Hey y'all, welcome back to the Dire Wolves Den. We're playing, The Eternal Hands of Fate. This is episode 3. 3, right? Episode 3. Episode 3 of the Eternal Hands of Fate. I'm Meldor. I'm playing Meldor the Bard, the full orc bard. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Ben is.
oh, that's right. You gotta do introductions.
I am
Short little introductions.
Yeah, I am Nitzin, the Yonti Warlock.
And
I am Vincent Thornton, the paladin who everyone seems to hate, including the DM.
that's fine. I hate you too.
Sorry, pal. I should add, if you're watching this on YouTube, and it seems like we're just constantly wearing the same clothes because we're horribly unhygienic, it's because we filmed the past 2 episodes and probably the next 2 episodes all in the same session. So that's why. Last we left off, the party was
But I am
creeping up
horribly unhygienic.
on a group.
Yeah.
That's right. The party was creeping up on a group of tiny cultists at
ones.
night with their wood elf guide, just north of the town of Boreas.
Yep.
You are in the forest and it's getting rather late. You can see one of them 50 feet away from the main camp, 100 feet away from yourselves.
I'm gonna check
if I
a
remember
spell.
right from the measurements I gave last time.
Yeah,
Maybe
I'm gonna check a
remembering
spell
incorrectly.
real quick.
The one 100 feet away has a telescope. He's wearing a black cloak, as opposed to the blue cloaks that all of the ones down there are currently wearing. And you can see dancing around on the ground, there are 3, and there's only 1 in the distance.
So there's 4 people total.
Yep.
I don't trust whatever that guy with the golden.
Is there a way I
Object.
can like sneak around,
The guy in the back.
not in the firelight, to the guy in the back?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I'm gonna try and do that.
It'd be a pretty wide circle. You'd be going like that if the camp is
Yeah.
here.
Try and get within about 30 feet of him.
Okay.
So relatively close, but
Make a stealth check, Alex.
time to fail.
Can't do worse than I do.
Give you
Yes.
my praise.
I bet you I will.
You'd have
Where's
to get
stealth?
a
Is
1.
that based off? Yeah.
Dex.
You'd have to get a nat 1.
You can use an inspiration.
Oh, I can.
You got a 2.
I could have used an inspiration.
That's a 12.
12.
12. Okay. Versus their
I've gotten 4 now.
They're all dancing around. They're
perception.
I'd imagine they're pretty discreet.
And 9. Okay. You manage to sneak up behind him. You can tell that what he is looking through seems to be a telescope. You've never seen one before in your life, but from the descriptions you heard.
Whoa, would you look at that?
Sorry.
I'm gonna cast. Y'all ready for this?
Y'all ready?
No, really, are y'all ready for this?
I'm
Get into a fight.
okay.
Yes.
'Cause
I'll
I'm gonna-
scooch a little bit closer behind
Okay.
I'm gonna-
Are you
Before I
sneaking up
enter-
with him, or are you sneaking towards the main camp?
you. I'm gonna.
Is my chain
I think-
already on?
Unless you. Well,
No, you just-
We said you were wearing it through the forest because you said you were
Yeah.
wearing it. In the
I think.
Okay, yeah.
I think it'd be safer if we stuck together. So I rolled a 22 on a stealth check.
Okay.
Falling behind Alex.
Ben, are you following them?
Roman.
I don't know. I'm not Ben.
Vincent, are you following?
I'm gonna be a bit further behind you so I don't have.
Yeah, I'm
my ears
following.
bugged.
No, no, I'm
following
doing
him. I'm
Touch
gonna
the City's left.
Okay, all right.
try to kind of blend in. So
I don't know. Maybe it would help if Ben sat over there.
So I'm going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter
Oh.
on this boy.
How are they gonna know it's not normal?
Okay, so that's what, a wisdom save?
That's a wisdom save.
6.
Ha. Versus 15.
All right. He
Did I have to
begins
roll anything?
Rolling
No.
around on the ground, chuckling to himself.
Okay. Go chop his head off.
Me?
Yeah.
I can chop his head off.
He's already.
What was your
He's
stealth?
already out of the battle for a
Oh,
while.
my
over
stealth
there.
is
I'm
not high.
I'm concentrating.
You still have to get over there. You have to
How
roll.
long does it last?
A minute.
Roman,
It'll be fine.
you have to roll.
Better get over there and
Stealth.
chop his head off.
I have a whip.
8.
8.
Strangle him.
So, Roman begins to follow the party over to the goblin boss as he begins to laugh. And
They're
as,
goblins?
Huh?
Are they goblins?
They're small and they have green skin.
Oh, okay.
And there
yeah.
was a when
Oh,
I
yeah,
contacted my
They got the skin of emerald.
yeah,
Um,
as Mission Board told me.
Right. And the ones dancing in the circle are without hoods. And you can see their slick, greasy black hair braided back into all these different things that kind of push outward from their heads. As Ben begins to attempt to slink by,
Roman.
one of their heads.
Roman.
I really am sorry. I don't mean to. Oh my god.
Long day.
As Roman begins to slip by, one of them snaps their heads over to him as they hear the chainmail shifting and draws their sword and shouts, "Hilda! Wah!" And the other two draw their swords. I would like the party to roll for initiative.
0.
what?
Do you get a -2? Yeah. Then he rolled a natural 2.
Meldor,
Mel, I got 19. 17 plus 2.
Nitsun,
10.
This is not my day.
I guess not, man.
Every day is not your day.
But I have 0 initiative. I just don't fight.
All right, so
Don't feel like doing it today. I'll do it tomorrow.
telescope boy, Alex, you go first.
He's just lacking a bit
I'm
of
keeping up
motivation.
concentration, but I'm gonna try and hand my knife off to Ben. It's like a eating knife. Gonna try and hand it off to Ben, so he can go, or Nitsun, so he can go get rid of that little Gabo boy.
You think I want to be in the front lines?
Just chop his head off. Not chop his head off, but like make sure he doesn't get a awkward
What are you gonna do,
silence.
Ben? Actual Ben?
I'm going to follow my orders, I suppose, with
Do you have
my
a sword?
what?
Do you have a sword?
He handed me a dagger.
Oh, all right.
I don't know.
You have a whip normally, don't you?
I normally have a
so
whip.
roll with advantage, and it's an automatic critical because he's prone.
Okay. Thanks for that advantage, because I rolled a natural 1 the first throw. I did. So I had strength modifier
Or dex. Your
or
choice.
dex. Cool, because it's finesse. You're right. 21.
21 hits. It's gonna be 2d4 plus your dexterity modifier.
1, 2, 5 damage.
He's not dead.
Yeah, I got low in damage, but it's
You
okay.
bend over him and you shank him once or twice with your cloak as he continues to laugh, a little bit more pained now and a little bit louder. A few of the other goblins notice him.
As he laughed, blood spurts.
Alex, it was your turn, but I guess you just passed it up to Ben.
Well, because I have to keep concentration.
You can still do stuff. You can cast other spells while you keep concentration. You just can't cast other concentration spells.
Oh, okay.
You weeb.
I'm not a
So,
weeb. His name is
goblin-
Nitsun. I'm not the weeb here.
Goblins 1 through 3 are going to, well, 2 of them are going to shoot at you because
How
you're
many are
very
there?
close.
There's 3 plus the one
The
with the
third
golden.
one is going to shoot at you. Or no, going to shoot at Ben.
Howdy.
So, Roman. Hey, first luck today. That's a 6 to hit.
So, no.
That's a new.
13 to hit.
No.
And Ben, actual Ben,
Yes,
7 to hit.
that doesn't miss.
These gobos suck.
Luke
So,
is talking.
The telescope goblin is going to make another wisdom save. 10.
No.
Okay. And Vincent,
Yeah.
it's your turn.
So that's
Put your training to use.
I finally get combat is what I trained for. Okay.
fight.
Which is the one you cast Hideous Laughter on?
No, that's mine. Mine.
You call
They're 60 feet away from you.
Oh.
Just engage the
Or
little
sorry,
gobos.
it'd be-
Yeah,
like 60 feet away.
javelins.
We were
strength or
we were 50.
dexterity.
You were
we-
50 feet away from the camp, which was 50 feet away from the other guy.
Okay.
I tried to throw a javelin at the center one.
Okay.
Wait, if you have minuses to dexterity, just go up and hit them.
That's a
can
19.
use-
That's a 19
use
plus
strength
my attack bonus.
javelins.
What?
Yeah,
So 24.
that's a hit. And there are only 2. Oh no, there are 3. I'm wrong. I'm sorry.
D6 damage. 1.
You add your strength bonus.
Okay, so 4.
4. Okay. Would you roll the hit location die? Whatever it is.
Special
First one of the night. Woohoo! First one of the campaign.
Wow.
Woohoo! Left leg.
Target.
Head.
Ooh.
Would you like
Head.
that? Okay. As the goblins begin to shoot at you, their arrows fly past you, and you reach into this little pouch on your back where you keep your glaive and each of your javelins. You pull out a javelin and throw it, and it goes right through his skull and pins him to the ground. And you're just kind of sitting there like, the goblins kind of look over at it, and they're going to make wisdom saving throws versus a simple 10. One of them begins to quiver. He has disadvantage on his next attack.
Nice.
The town might not like you, but war does. And then we have Alex again.
Okay.
War. War never changes.
Can I whack this?
$8, huh?
Can I whack this man with a great club whilst concentrating?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna jog over to him and whack him in the head with a great club.
The restriction on
explain-
concentration.
Should we explain
If,
that?
if you get hit, right?
Well, they've seen this before.
This
Hit
die-
location die.
Yeah, it's got little locations for where you whack them, and then different things happen. It's just like a little
And
house
if you
rule.
do more than a third of the target's hit
Oh,
points,
yeah,
then
yeah.
you get to roll
Yeah,
on that.
true.
And if the target has more than a third of your hit points, then they get to roll on that.
Yeah.
It's a Gucci time, fam.
Ooh.
23. I rolled a 19. I'm happy now.
That hits.
Six, seven.
7. Okay, roll the hit location die.
Ooh, yay. Left leg.
You crush his left kneecap, and he continues to roll around on the ground, laughing.
Crunch.
Although, actually, does Tasha's hideous laughter have a thing if they take damage? Did you check that for me, Alex?
I am.
All right, Nitsun.
So the goblin that's rolling around on the ground, is he finished yet?
No, he's still living.
Oh, each time it takes damage, it makes another.
Okay, so he needs to make 2 more saves. That's a 3 and a natural 1. He gets to laugh even louder.
I'm gonna.
Oh, and advantage on both of those.
He passes.
You got better than 15?
He got 20.
Oh, okay.
That's chill.
He manages to shrug off the effects after you club his kneecap, and he begins to howl in pain. He's still prone.
So does that mean I get advantage?
It does.
Okay.
Alex should have had it too, but I forgot.
Yeah.
I rolled a 19. I'm fine with that.
I'm gonna stab him again.
All right. He's going to keep shanking him.
Why not? That is a 17.
17 hits.
And now critical? Automatic?
Yeah, no.
Okay. Well then that's still 5 damage.
Okay.
That's still
He's getting weak. You can see this puddle of blood beginning to form around him.
that's as much damage
The
as I
telescope
did.
has rolled out of his hand and is a few feet away from him.
We've beat this guy up.
So, and then, so one of the goblins
I'm afraid to
is
cast
going to
spells.
charge you, Roman, draws a sword from below the little blue cloaks and charges you with a scimitar. 18 to hit.
Hits.
It's going to be 8 points of slashing damage. Is that more than a third of your hit points?
Yes.
Someone give me the hit location die. See if I can kill this whitey. Make that 12 points damage.
Ooh, boy.
Are you dead?
What are you at?
1 health.
I would suggest. Oh yeah, lay on hands
Yeah.
yourself all the way up.
Yeah.
He's got
Well,
more guys shooting at him.
I can heal. I think I can heal 6 health.
One more guy shooting at him.
Wait.
With disadvantage.
You should do a shooting attack so you have advantage on.
10 to
Yeah.
hit.
No.
Or sorry, 12 to hit.
Still no.
Shuckle.
Okay.
The,
I have high armor class.
Holy shuckle.
the larger goblin is going to get up and hit Alex twice. So that's a 14 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
And then he drops his scimitar. He goes to swing at you, and the scimitar gets lodged in part of like the jerkin that you're wearing, and he just. So you're going to take 5 points of slashing damage. Is that more than a third of your hit
Ow.
points?
Yes.
Right arm, you have disadvantage on the next attack you make that includes using your arms. That includes somatic components.
Okay.
Vincent.
Okay, so that goblin's in close range now, right?
Yes, he is.
I'm gonna take my glaive and I'm gonna aim for cutting off like this
Right.
section
You're
of
not
body.
going to do your...
Oh yeah, lay on hands first, please.
It's one or the other. I'm pretty sure lay on hands is an action.
I can check.
I'm very unused to spells. That's why I'm playing. That's
Well,
why I'm
lay on
playing
hands
It's
this.
not a spell.
It's a class ability.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, not used to those either.
We should play 3.5 sometime.
It's an action.
There you go.
Okay. So, how many goblins are left?
2 in front of you,
2,
plus the one they're dealing with.
1, then
He's really too far away for you to be able to deal with.
If I don't take this guy out, then I'm predicting. I have the big one, right?
No.
You have the one that isn't quivering.
One isn't quivering.
Cut him.
I'm gonna cut him and worry about it later.
Okay.
All right. 13 to hit.
13 hits.
13 to hit hits.
No, 13 doesn't. They have AC 15.
Thanks for telling us.
I'm using advantage.
Did you add your attack bonus to your roll?
Yes.
Okay. Then yeah, advantage away. Or you mean you're using inspiration?
Inspiration. 24.
20? Yeah,
boy.
that'd do it. Did you roll a natural 20? You get 19.
19.
Alrighty.
We'll roll for damage.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
6.
6. Okay, roll the...
Sorry if it cost me from the mic.
that.
Right arm.
Right arm, he has disadvantage on his on attacks for the next minute. Meldor.
This man just stabbed me.
Yes.
You have his weapon.
I have his weapon now, and I ain't giving it back. I'm gonna clonk him on the head with a great club.
Okay.
Oh, natural 20.
That'd do it.
That'd do
Just
it.
barely.
You're rolling 4d6.
No, what?
Right?
No.
2d8.
2d8.
Oh, okay. My bad. 2d8 plus 2.
Plus 2.
He's got 4 hit points. Did you roll
18.
double 8s?
Double 8s.
Okay.
I am having fun this round.
guy.
So
This guy
you
isn't even a
pick
puddle
him
on
up
the
by
ground
one
anymore.
leg and wind up your great club in one end and then swing and knock his head and hit the goblin that he was beating on, taking out its final hit point. So it's standing in front of you, and you just slash to its chest, and it's sitting there, still alive, just barely, with fear in its eyes. And then this slightly larger goblin head comes out of nowhere, comes just complete darkness, just punk, and he falls over dead.
The previous goblin's body is no longer even a pile of mush. He hit it so hard it vaporized into
Oh.
steam.
The one he hit, he just hit the head and just came flying off. Like you know the thing where people like uncork a champagne bottle with a sword?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
But wait,
that.
you gotta roll this. Left way.
You
no.
break his kneecap with your grip too.
I already did. I already broke his left kneecap.
It's true.
You break it better.
Break
You
it more.
dust it. Ben?
This, you can be assured. You can be assured this will never heal.
So there's a guy at a range.
There is one goblin left, 60 feet away.
Do I risk casting a spell with my mob magic?
If you want to.
Let's go for the fun choice.
Okay. What are you casting?
I'm tempted to do Cause Fear, but I could also go for Dissonant Whispers and just like
Do
screw
you
his
have
life.
cantrips?
Yeah,
What are your cantrips?
True Strike and Minor Illusion,
Oh.
and Poison Spray. But
You didn't pick up Eldritch Blast?
no,
Okay.
He's not one of those.
I'm not one of those people.
All right.
No offense to anybody watching.
No offense to those people.
No offense to those people. You know who you are. Spam Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Crown of Thorns. No.
Well, I'm going to
that one
cast
isn't too bad.
Dissonant Whispers
On the last one,
on the last one
who
because
just
I can.
saw his friend
Okay.
get
So he makes a
impaled.
wisdom saving throw, right?
Yeah.
All right.
His whole life has
disadvantage.
been destroyed in like a matter of like 10 seconds, and now you're doing this to the
Two.
poor man.
Two.
Two.
He failed. Alex,
Yeah?
I'm sorry. Is he within 30 feet of me?
Who?
Is he?
No. Roman? No.
Okay,
Hey,
then that's
hey,
cool.
hey.
You take a D10 of necrotic damage.
Okay.
It's wild magic. I'm sorry,
Don't
Benny.
you roll it?
Do I roll it? Okay.
I'd say so, yeah.
Okay. 10.
Why have you done this to me?
Hey, I know. I can heal you back up.
Okay, I think he may deserve lay on hands a bit more than I do now.
But then,
me-
so
Give me that boy.
hey,
That is my health.
torso.
Oh, wait, does it? It's magic, isn't it?
It's a necrotic blast, so it's like a.
Okay, so that'd do. You were at 10, so that's 15. Is Alex dead?
How much health did it do extra?
No, you'd be at negative 10.
I was at
Um,
5 hit points.
Right, and he did 15.
Oh.
It'd be at negative
Is it-
10. It's at
That's
your
the-
discretion. It's
Alex
at
just
his.
had the
It's at
equivalent.
his health.
According to the player's handbook,
He would be.
Anyway.
he would be dead. This
Yeah.
is what I'm going to do, since you're first level characters, and this is kind of crappy. You will get
Didn't you
one-
say this was a second level thing?
No, I said that you could be second level.
Oh, okay.
I'd have made this harder.
Yeah.
You get one death saving throw. If it goes bad, then you're dead. If it goes good, you have to make 2 more.
Either way,
Or one of them can heal you.
yeah. Either way, I have to finish through with
yeah.
my spell.
So,
I don't have a choice. I have to follow through.
roll your
4,
d6s.
7, 10 damage to the gobbo, and it is feared, so it is running away.
It's not running away.
It's dead.
He grabs his head, screeches, and then his body just kind of turns to this pile of mush that glows faintly.
Okay. And so combat is over, right?
Yes, combat is over.
Heal me, plot.
I'm going to roll a medicine check, and that would be an 18 to recover Alex.
I'm gonna run over and try to lay
that
on
is-
hands him as much as I possibly can.
It's going to take you two turns to get over there, Roman. Or 1 turn. Your speed is 30
I'm just
feet.
trying to stabilize.
Yeah, I'll try to get over there as fast as I can.
So you can do that on the second turn. But right now, Ben is trying to stabilize.
Yes.
Ben, you rolled an 18.
Yes.
Alex, you are stable.
No more death saving throws?
No more death saving throws.
Thank
I
you
didn't
for the
even have to
mercy.
roll any.
Thank you for the mercy, our almighty Lord.
I should have just
I
not
forgive you
remembered
for,
to do magic
I forgive
special
you for
attack.
screwing me over with the wood elves.
Okay, language.
Language.
All right. So, you're going to cast Lay on Hands. How much are you going to use on him?
I'm gonna try to use. I'm going to use. I'm gonna use 4 out of the 5.
Okay.
Keep the one for
So
stabilizing
Alex,
at a later
you're at
point.
4 hit points.
Yay! Not dead.
I apologize for my.
The hell do you think you were doing?
Wait, can I use it on 2 different people in 1 turn?
Yep. Not in 1 turn, but you're out of combat, so.
So it's not really something you have to
Yeah.
worry about.
I don't think I'll be in combat again, so I'm just gonna leave myself at 1.
All right.
That. Alright.
Oh yeah, and also I gained 10
Alex,
health.
he doesn't think.
Although Alex,
Oh, yeah,
even though I
remember
did
the
that
beginning of this when I called
and
all
it did
of you
damage to
stupid?
you, I technically gained 10 hit points back. That went
Yeah.
nowhere because I had full hit points.
Make it temp HP.
Temp HP, okay, cool.
You feel your life force being sucked into the warlock. You have advantage on the next charisma check you make. Alex, you have disadvantage on the next charisma check you make.
That's not gonna change anything.
Alex, it's basically like you took a swim in the river Styx. You basically did a swan dive and started
Oh,
doing the
there it is.
butterfly stroke.
Basically.
I'm a bad
Well, if you're
friend.
really good at butterfly, your back should never come out of the water, or should never go into the water.
I apologize.
Just brute upper body strength.
So, would you like to investigate the campsite? The wood elf was already down there kind of sifting through goblin remains.
I'm going to pick up Lay Telescope.
Okay. It's not the best made, but Would you like to make a history check on it to attempt
can.
to discern, or history or investigation to attempt to discern the craftsmanship?
I can do history.
I rolled a
4.
23. I rolled a 23.
4.
Which check were you making, Ben?
History.
Okay, history. This appears to be dwarven craftsmanship.
Okay.
Although not like any you've ever seen before, but clearly holding like the core pieces of dwarven craftsmanship.
I'm tempted to break it open.
Where was he looking?
Towards the town.
Can I give it a little peeky through?
Sure.
Just-
It wasn't like on a tripod or anything.
Yeah, I was just gonna look through it to see what it's like.
Okay. Well, I assume you looked through its telescope at some point in your life, Alex. It's
Yeah.
like that.
Okay, I was just seeing
Making
if there
sure
are
it
any
wasn't a magical- yeah.
stuff. Or
Though. Yeah, I mean, it's a well-made telescope. Do you want to look around the campsite as well?
Sure, why not?
The fire is still burning down there, so you still do have some light. And there's still that big barrel of rainbow-colored powder.
I'm going.
you should check.
I'm gonna check out the rainbow powder and see if it's.
Do warlocks do divine? Divine.
I have religion and arcana, so it don't matter.
Warlocks are arcane.
Yeah, they're arcane spellcasters.
Do you, what would it be? Make an investigation check.
Investigation can do, sir. That's a 7.
7. You have no idea what it is.
Okay.
You're down here as well. Is there anything you're doing?
We should search for nearby caves.
Yeah, for shelter.
I'm going.
No, just to
just.
see if there are any nearby caves. If we want shelter, we'll just ride back to the village.
This is more of an
Yeah.
investigation
Well,
type
I-
thing,
yeah.
because
just to make sure.
if we're here to eradicate the cult, then we need a
Yeah,
search.
I guess I'll look for some caves. Would that be survival or perception?
That'd be
or
a
nature?
That would
perception.
be perception or investigation.
They're the same for me. I guess I'll do perception.
There's also what look like symbols of the primordials around here. If anyone wants to make checks on those,
Me.
Ben,
Nope.
you would have advantage because you speak primordial.
Okay, cool. I rolled 2 2s. I rolled 2 2s straight up.
9 on checking for caves.
You don't find any.
So, would that be a religion check? 'Cause that's an 8.
8.
I had advantage, but I rolled 2 2s.
Right.
Yeah.
An 8 would still get you because you understand primordial. These
Yeah.
are off. None of them are actually the symbol of Ko. They're all just kind of close.
Okay, so it reflects what my
Goblins.
it reflects what my
There is one actual symbol here that is accurate, and that is a scrying sigil.
so there's something bigger here that's happening.
It's likely.
As
Uh,
there's somebody.
I'm gonna grab that knife and what's this scrying sigil in?
It's in a piece of stone that the goblins set next to their main tent.
Yeah, you want to scratch it out?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and scratch it out.
Okay,
You get your
Alex,
knife back.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no. 15.
15? Okay, 15 manages to do it. You begin to scratch into the arcane symbol, and as you cut the arcane circuit, it starts to explode with magical power, and you manage to push it away from you and jump out of the way, and it just kind of explodes outwards onto the tent, lighting it on fire. These things don't just fizzle out.
Yeah.
They have a lot of power behind them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Another thing you noticed that there were. Actually, do any of you want to make investigation checks? Otherwise, just around the camp to find out anything. Roman, do you want to look around the camp?
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
I'll let Roman do it.
Not one.
Okay, then I won't let Roman do it.
Man, you don't know what it is, but this glowing goblin goop is just the most fun thing in the world. Sure, disgusting, makes you a heretic, but it's just
Dude, this
it's
is
got bioluminescence, and it's just that snot stuff that they used to sell in stores where it was just slimy and horrible but fun. Like that. And you're
I don't know
just
why
sitting
my
here
father kept me from this stuff.
ha, ha, ha.
what are you doing?
16 on investigation.
16 on investigation. Okay. So, it's apparent that they weren't really here worshiping the cult, any sort. You find what looks like in the big tent. You find a larger bed with
So it's not for goblins.
this symbol on the blanket and on the pillow, which is the same symbol each of you have burned into the back of your hand, more or less.
He's completely covering your face.
What?
Whatever.
Oh,
Anyway.
order.
What? Oh,
Aim a bit lower.
That focus.
Focus.
I don't think they have autofocus.
Yeah.
symbol.
I love that
Never put
face.
your
That
face
is a
that
great
close to the
smile.
camera.
That smile is just the face for
My
radio.
A smile a mother would have second thoughts about.
That's right.
Yeah, Corey, you really got the face for radio, so that's nice.
That's got voice for radio too. So, in total, none of the cultists could cast. There were no real symbols of the water primordial here. There was a scrying symbol. You found the telescope. And as you're kind of finally fiddling around, you find orders in Goblin.
I
speak
can
it.
speak that.
You can speak Goblin?
Orcish. It's practically
It's
the
not the
same.
same.
It's close enough.
And it's not.
Is it close enough that
It's
I can
like
discern?
English is close enough to French.
Oh yeah. Plenty of words that intermingle between the two.
He's gonna try.
That many. Okay, make an intelligence check, Alex. Try to figure this out.
I got this. 11.
Okay. You manage to find the word forest, the word camp, and the word cult.
Yes, very informative.
Well, we'll keep the orders and see if somebody can translate it later. Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to pocket those.
I should have done Verdict Inspiration last battle.
What?
I always forget about that.
Oh, that's right. What's the party's passive perceptions?
I have 15.
I have 11. That should
8.
be 11.
All right. So, is there anything else you'd like to do while you're here? Anything you want to do with that powder?
I was gonna take a sample of it, or at least I can't tell Roman to just carry it, even though I want to.
Just because
I
he
can
has
probably
strength.
carry it. I'm very useless right now.
You are our mule.
I'm the pack mule
Oh.
who.
So, you see a red face watching from the shadows out of the corner of your eye, Ben.
Oh no.
And as soon as you see it, it
Gone?
disappears.
Oh no.
Doesn't it? Oh no, they can't do that. Never mind. As soon as you see it, a second one appears, and then a third, a fourth, a fifth, and a sixth. And they grin at you. Sharp teeth in the night.
I'm gonna point it out to the other people and see if they can see it too. Like kind of just like is that.
Is Roman still playing with Gobbo Goop?
Yeah.
I'm gonna sell that. If I'm ever a successful if Meldor is ever a successful businessman in this world, he's gonna start selling Goblin
assaulted
Goop.
by goblins.
That's fine. They're only puny and you can kick their heads off.
By the time you
No,
turn around
you
to tell them
can't.
and turn back, the faces from the trees are gone.
Okay.
Come out, you.
You can actually, you can see them running away in the forest. Do you want to try to chase them?
I move at half speed because of the curse that was laid upon me. So
Right.
I'm not really in a chasing type mood, but I can
Just gonna
try.
let them go.
I'm tempted to try and track them. I mean, we have Rathar with us. He can try to track him. Wait till the morning.
All right.
Track him in the morning. Kind of.
Should we ride back to town?
You're not going to do anything else?
We have more to do because we have to investigate those.
And there are other bags of powder as well.
Should we experiment with them? Like throw them into the fire, see if they explode?
I'll drink one.
No.
If you find a bunch of goblins out in the middle of the forest and they've got mysterious powders with them,
Probably
I don't
some
think
good
you
stuff.
should
The fire is slowly
ingest
turning
them.
from that blue-green color to red.
Throw some of that stuff in the fire. Some of that sparkly stuff.
Some of the rainbow colored stuff.
Yeah.
The fire flares up and turns back to that blue-green color.
Ah, they were just using it to.
It's fake.
It's prestidigitation powder.
Do you want to mess with the other powders? There are about 3 other bags.
Sure, why not?
So one of them is red, one of them is purple, and one of them is green.
And they change the colors of the fires?
The red one makes the fire kind of like explode out and grow a lot bigger for a few seconds. The purple one makes the fire simmer down and stops it from creating smoke. And then the green one puts the fire out.
We can just use dirt.
You should eat the green powder.
I don't want to put out my heart fire. My heart is burning for...
Your heart
I'm
is
joking.
My
burning
heart
for
burns
Bashara.
I was
For
tempted to
sure.
say that, but I was joking.
Burns.
Whatever you want to
Burns
believe.
with fate.
That's right.
With
Nitson,
vengeance.
Nitson's ready for this.
I'll take the red and purple. I want to be able to make my fire combust, and I want to make my fire already combust. I'm just saying, like, explode, kind of like grow.
Right.
And I want
I
it
guess
to
I'll take.
quiet.
I guess I'll take the green, and
Okay.
could be
You can just take
useful in
dirt.
like stealth situations.
Yeah, you
like
just shovel dirt
Don't
onto it.
forget
I'm gonna
to write
check
them
a
down.
spell.
But you need less. Like with dirt, you kind of have to like cover a fire. With this, it's like a few
Grains.
pieces, and it works faster. Does that make sense, Alex?
Yeah.
All right.
I have thunder whap.
Almost.
Thunderclap.
Thunder whap.
What is it even called? Thunderclap, not thunder wave. Okay.
All right.
if I make my own campaign, I'm going to make that an attack.
Thunder whap.
Thunder whap. I'm gonna make it a weapon.
No, Chase's physics notebook.
So,
Rosar continues to kind of walk around the garden site. He loots each of the bodies and gets a little bag of about 10 gold and splits it up amongst the 4 of you. He keeps.
It's like, what, 7 apiece?
He keeps 4 and then deals out 2 to each of you.
okay.
7 apiece from 10 gold.
Oh, 10 gold total, not 30 gold.
Just,
No,
He's-
that wouldn't
he's-
even make sense anyway.
just take your time.
Take your time, read each question carefully, and don't answer them wrong.
Yeah.
Math questions.
Don't take his hair. Okay.
Okay, so would you like to head back into Bridge Call?
I'm tempted to try and track down those beasts that we
You
found.
tell Rosar about them?
Yeah.
He says, well, I am very tired at the moment. Perhaps we sleep first,
Back in town?
Sleep.
if you prefer.
I'm just as fine out here as I am in there. It's just,
I would prefer the woods as well, but perhaps with these creatures roaming about, we should not.
Agreed.
I'm in me and him
I'm
are
gonna
in
try to
very
sound
poor
sophisticated.
condition, and
try your best.
we need to.
Mildred,
I would
really.
prefer to avoid any encounters with any wildlife.
Sorry for stopping your life force.
I will take you back to the inn. You rest free tonight. I have been paid in gold.
Thanks,
And
friend.
And you return to his inn. Did I give you a name for his inn?
No.
It's the Haunted Mare.
Spelled the same way as his
Yes.
name? Okay.
Oh.
Love that name.
Oh yeah, what happened to your wife?
And
She's
there's a
probably
picture of
dead.
the seahorse on the side.
His wife's probably dead. That's
His
what.
wife was a human.
Oh yeah, that makes
It's
sense.
like.
And he's like 400, so.
Oh.
To be fair, his daughter is still alive.
Oh,
She's dead.
How old's mine?
Well,
Did my thing fall off again? And I just. Oh, I put it in this and never got back.
Oops.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, if I been inaudible
A
for
bit of
almost this
technical
entire time.
difficulties.
we're gonna get a good night's rest.
Okay.
Remember, if you ever play an instrument, always practice every single night before you go to sleep.
as loud as you can.
Yeah,
I never practiced.
you're a bad kid.
Yeah.
You really are a snake.
You better take that back. I've popped my knuckles too many times.
Anyway,
So, You all go back to sleep in the town, and there's like the kind of small cluster of houses around the inn. There's about 4 on the left and right of it, and then on the opposite side of the road, there's about 5 houses and then the river, right? So, as you're waking up, you hear someone scream from one of those other houses. It's a very loud, very feminine scream.
Do I recognize the voice?
No.
Good.
They could have cut out.
That would be
voice
very
box.
interesting, though.
It's just another damsel in distress. Meldor's seen enough of them.
Yeah. See, I've traveled the lands many times. No, he's
And
a dunce.
I think maybe with that scream,
Yeah.
you should
We
go
hear a
investigate.
feminine scream. It actually comes from Nazima, or Nitsim, whatever.
Nisum.
I shall try to leave.
Assume.
And Swag.
Actually, that'd be a bad idea. You've
Um,
given me
I
such
think-
an annoying restriction.
What?
I
You
think,
can't grab women's. Oh, you
uh,
can't go into the town. You'd put on a disguise.
So are we going to end the episode here?
No. Go
No,
on back to
okay.
stream. We got another like 15 minutes, man.
Oh, okay.
So, let's go and investigate the scream. Can I pinpoint, not pinpoint, but kind of like,
Get an idea. Of
get an
where it's
idea
from.
of where?
Sure, absolutely. That's going to be perception, and all of your horrible effects are gone because it's the next day.
Cool.
you're at full health.
23.
There's a long rest.
Oh no, I have no more temporary.
Rosar smuggled you back into town and gave you
Okay.
a disguise
Yeah.
Can I
got-
try to peek in the window?
of where it came from.
Yeah.
The woman is sitting there with her door open, and as she sees you people approach, she tries to welcome you into her house. She's like, "Come in, come in. You are adventurers, no mercenaries?"
Yes.
And she's a human woman. My husband, he's gone.
Kidnapping?
What was all the screaming about?
It was a full moon last night. There's matted hair in his bedroom. Perhaps I fear he's a lichen.
Like he sticks to a rock and sort of doesn't wash off when you really need it to? He's a lichen?
No, werewolf, were-rat, were something or other.
You already established you don't know where he is.
Wait.
Perhaps I've come to the wrong adventurers.
No, we.
I'm-
I should go find
just-
Rosar.
No?
We're with I know Radar. I'm not so sure about these guys, but
You come in though. Are you really making fun of this woman whose husband has just disappeared?
he's not exactly the best person.
All right, Snake Man.
We get it.
boy.
We can help. We can help.
She's not saying it like disrespectful.
Okay.
Snake.
She's not like Snake Man. She's like Snake Man.
Okay, I was like,
Land of Snake. Snake man.
stop.
It's like when Thor calls people mortals.
Yeah.
It's not intended to be disrespectful.
It's just what they are.
Yeah.
You scummy little mortals is what you are.
So she lets you in. She kind of tries to get you to stay outside. Roman, would you stop?
It's like a small dog.
Stop.
I disagree. And a little bit begrudgingly, she lets you two in as well, Roman and Alex. And she leads you to his bedroom, and there is. She says, "I was sleeping here last night. I'm sure I would have felt something, and I woke up and I thought I was having a nightmare. There was this massive hairy thing kicking down my door, and I felt something hard over my head, and it still hurts, and I'm terribly worried. Would you please help me? I haven't any cash to pay you, but perhaps this is one of the kidnappings that's been up on the bounty boards.
So somebody will pay us.
Hopefully."
Can I use lay on hands for 2 health on her?
We'll take possessions for now.
She's fine. She's
Do
not
you have a
permanently
dowry,
hurt. She's got like a headache.
Okay.
You could use lay on hands to cure it.
You're
for one
not
hit
marrying what's her face yet.
1 hit point.
Yeah,
I'll,
I'm just gonna
I'll do
take
that.
it. I'm not taking it.
All right, now I just need to gain reputation.
Smart. So you want to look around this bedroom?
Yeah.
Okay.
Natural
So-
20
That was a natural 20.
on an investigation.
All right. There is greasy clumped hair at the crime scenes. It looks very similar to the goblin hair that you saw on the goblins.
Uh-oh.
You also, coming outside, you notice that the sand on the beaches has an indent to it that goes about 3 feet up into the shore.
So there's
Like a
what?
body was dragged?
The indent is like curved, and then it reaches a middle point that kind of boxes out.
So a boat. Okay.
Oh. Wow. Playing a
job,
stupid
Alex.
character here.
He's just role playing. Just give him some.
Yeah, I'm just role playing. I knew what it was the entire time. I'm very. I think I'm a pretty intelligent person. I'm
You
being.
know who you sound like? Chase.
He's not here right now.
He's not here right now, but he should be with us in a while. There'll probably be a few episodes before he hops on. But you know what? I'm sure he'll be around eventually. The other things you notice, boats were here. And as she shouts around the house, she's calling for her son. His name is Benji. And she opens his room and finds the same thing.
Both Benji and your father. Blah, blah.
My son, he was coming to age. Soon enough, he'd be old enough to work in the shops and the farms. We needed that gold to support our family, and even
Well-
if we didn't, he's my son.
Now that you have two people left, I think you might be able to support you. No, I'm not going to say
I
that.
don't think she can support her family on her own.
She's just herself
This
now.
is-
She has no family.
This is like,
We have to go find this
Well, there's
person's
always
family.
work in the streets.
these were different times, and no. Good paladin.
Yeah, you have to be a paladin, not some.
I'm not. That wasn't the paladin talking. That was me talking.
You're not supposed to play around when you're a paladin. Not like that.
Very serious, very low, very.
We're just bullying Roman at this point.
Pretty much.
I'm sorry,
That
Roman.
cough, though.
I apologize
He's talking
for...
more than I am at this point.
Hush. I don't need your sass.
I don't need your sass.
So, is there anything else you'd like to speak with the woman about?
So,
What do your father? Bleh, what do your husband and your son look like?
They were both big men. I'm not sure. That's why I think my husband.
Like as big as me?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Little smaller, but not by much. My husband was at least 6 foot. The son was getting there. Perhaps they were both like it. Perhaps it's in the blood.
Yes. Normally travels in the blood, you see.
She's making an inside check. 18. Do you have any idea what you're talking about?
No.
No. Well, go.
being a charismatic person, he can say what he wants to people.
I have
believe him.
disadvantage on charisma checks.
You're welcome for
Do I
that.
need to make a charisma check?
You need to make deception.
So just
9.
She got an 18. She is fully aware that you are fully full of crap.
BSing everybody.
She may appreciate that. She may appreciate that you're trying to lie for her. So that's total
What?
lie for her sake.
a little white lie here and there.
He tried to tell her that her husband and her son were werewolves.
At least
Yep.
disclosure.
No, it's not.
Is there anything else you want to ask her, Ben?
Well, I
And
seem to
sickness
have
strong.
found something to lead me to believe that there may have been it was not lycanthropes. It seemed to have been goblin hair.
Goblins.
I've seen goblin before. I know what their hair
I
looks
saw
like.
something massive and hairy. I do believe goblins are smaller, aren't they?
It could have been a subspecies like a hobgoblin.
Hobgoblins are thinner, man-sized. This was near an 8 feet tall one, was standing upright. Horrifying thing, massive spiked club. Must be why my head hurts so bloody much.
Aren't
We'll
orcs
look at-
goblinish?
They're goblin. Or they're goblin.
We'll
ones, yes.
look
they
into
aren't.
it.
Orcs.
No.
They're greenskins.
It's the same subspecies.
Is
Okay.
it?
No.
Or-
Okay.
No.
I'm
What are they then?
They're orcs.
It's like
Yeah, but
humans are humanoids, and elves are humanoids, even though they aren't human.
Oh, they're both humanoids, yeah.
Yeah.
But orcs are not related to goblins in
Yeah,
any
okay.
fashion.
Fair enough.
really?
Yes. It's completely different culture. The three goblin things are goblins, hobgoblins, and bugbears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just referring to 3.5 because I know that. Even
That was
gnolls are.
that was before the spell plague and all that terrible stuff.
Yeah. They
Ancient
even gnolls were classified as goblinoids.
No.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Were
sure
they?
they were. Yeah.
Would you like to make an Arcana check
Yes.
on the hair, Ben?
Arcana check on the hair.
18.
18, okay. You managed to kind of weave a little bit of magic through it, try to figure out what it's from. You perform a few small tests using the river water and a few other things. And you figure out this is bugbear hair.
Okay, that's what I thought. Big boy with long arms.
That's right. And on the note that bugbears are coming and taking all the strong men out of the village, we're going to end this episode of the Eternal Hands of Fate. If you're watching on Twitch, we'll be back in about 10 minutes. If you're watching on YouTube, we'll be back next week on the Dire Wolves Den.